We have to be cautious about statements coming from both sides, but certainly what we know is that, according to the Interior Ministry, an operation began at 4:30 this morning. He described it as an anti-terrorist operation, which he said had begun its active phase. Now, we had heard around about that time this morning from Sloviansk itself, where Russian media started talking about the storming of Sloviansk. We were able to speak to pro-Russian militia on several checkpoints around the city in the early hours of the morning. Now, they said that they'd seen no fighting, but they were already talking about 2 helicopters having been brought down by those pro-Russian rebels. Some people said 1 helicopter, some people said 2 helicopters. We now know from the Interior Ministry and from the Defense Ministry in Kiev that 2 helicopters were brought down by the pro-Russian forces. We understand that 1 Ukrainian pilot has been killed, that's what the Interior Ministry says, and that several people have been injured. So it seems to be extremely serious, but we don't know how large scale any clashes are. Certainly what seems to be happening seems to be focused on the outskirts of the city of Sloviansk. From inside Sloviansk itself, at the moment we understand from talking to people on the ground there that the situation is calm inside Sloviansk, and that any military activity is focused on checkpoints around the city, where the Ukrainian government says it's now surrounding Sloviansk and it's taken over 9 checkpoints. But I say I've spoken to several pro-Russian militia at several of their checkpoints, and they say they're still in control at those particular points.